What is up, you guys? It's your boy Daddy Goose from Crimson Blank Gaming, and today, back due to complete unpopular demand and purely my own boredom. We're back with tier lists of people I could beat up. I decided to switch it up this time around. We've done Gen 1 Pokemon and Gen 2 Pokemon, so if you haven't checked that out, go check that out now. And speaking of which, if you're wondering why I have a red clip on my glasses, it's because they broke. Well, I kind of already mentioned it, so I don't know if you put two and two together. I fought Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon. Of course I'm going to come out with the broken glasses. Anyway, today, switching it up, we are doing every Mario Kart character known to fucking humankind. And I gotta say, haven't played Mario Kart since Double Dash. And there's some new faces here, so I'm not gonna know their names, but that's okay. I'm sure just by looking at them, I can get a judge and a little feel about how I'm gonna fucking beat them up real bad. But let's take a look at our list. I decided to make a custom one this time around. So at the very top, we got absolute fucking. I should put that in there. Let's fucking edit that. Let's put absolute fucking ass whooping. Underneath that, we have worthy opponent, but still getting their ass kicked. Is that not in there? Is it just... Oh, but I still kicked their ass. Oh, I read my own thing wrong. Now, underneath that, we got split decision, but it is in my favor. And then underneath that, we got draw, I guess. Underneath that, we have they got the better of me this time. Because we all know if I lose to someone, I just not going to let that slide twice, me personally. I just don't let that kind of thing happen twice. And then the blue one, not sure how common that one's going to be. I misspelled they. They beat me so fucking bad, they ended my career. I'm hoping to stay away from that blue part. But whatever happens, happens. Without further ado, let's get to today's fucking tier list. Starting with none other than the mascot himself, Mario. We're just gonna go ahead and I know if Mario were to do this tier list, I'm sure he could probably take out all of these guys because it's kind of Mario. But I think people just sympathize for him. I feel like he's got this alpha male problem where if he were to lose, he would be in a very big downward spiral. So I think most of these guys let Mario win because I'm gonna be honest, he's not that strong. He's a plumber. With that being said, since he is a plumber, I think I'd just call him up, be like, "Hey Mario," and then he would come over and do plumbing, and then I'd be like, I wouldn't think of the plan ahead of time, and then he would come over and be like, "Fuck, I gotta make something up," and he'd be like, "Hey, what's the dealio?" And I'd be like, "Oh, the sink, and then he would go under there. He would fucking open the cabinets to the fucking sink. I'd fucking boot him in his ass. Hopefully my foot don't go in there. And he's gonna fly into the cupboards. I'm gonna fucking close the cupboards, lock him in there. And then what he doesn't know is I have 40 pounds of C4 in the sink with him. And yeah, he's just fucking outsmarted. Luigi, I think we all know he's the second banana to Mario. So if I could take Mario, I can probably take Luigi. But this time, I think because I've already had a couple of encounters with Mario. He's dead now. He's in pieces, actually. So I think of it, as long as I study Mario, I think I'd take a different approach and just do everything Mario would do just to beat up Luigi physically and mentally, because it would feel like he got beat up by his brother. So I don't think Luigi's got a better chance. I do like Luigi a significant amount more than Mario. So for that, I think I'm just going to put him one tier lower, just so he doesn't, be in the same bracket as his brother that gets all of the glory. We got Peach next. Here's the thing. I feel like if she wanted to, I feel like she could probably scrap. And the only reason I feel like she gets taken from Bowser is just because she's got that fucking attention thing going on. And I think she could give Bowser a run for her money, but I think she just chooses not to. And that way Mario comes running for her. And then I think she probably has this weird kink where she likes me, she likes watching me fucking murder Mario. So I think she keeps coming back to me so she could watch me beat Mario relentlessly and stutter, apparently. But I think if she wanted to, she could probably get a split decision, but I just don't think she's that kind of person. So I'm going to take advantage of that and just absolutely fucking ass whooping. However, Bowser, he's a different kind of cookie. He's fucking big. He's got that spiky shell. He's a fucking Bowser, whatever the fuck that is. He's pretty strong. I think worst case scenario, what would happen is, here's what would happen. He's fucking, I don't know. What does Bowser do? Fucking, what would be a good place? He's at fucking Tutti Frutti getting a fucking frozen yogurt. And he's just enjoying his time. He's got fucking, he's probably basics. He's probably eating like vanilla with like some gummy bears on it or some shit with chocolate sprinkles. Anyways, he's just eating at Tutti Frutti. And then all of a sudden, I come up behind him while he's eating and go like this. Actually, can we move the chair? Pretend he's in the chair here. Pretend he's in this chair, right? And I fucking sneak up behind him, right? Right? I do one of those. He's gonna get so fucking scared. He's gonna go into his shell, right? And from there on out, I can just pick up the shell because now he's in his shell, so he's pretty easy to move around. I go on an airplane ride, right? Because you know, just that's something you do with a fucking big turtle shell. And it's gonna be hard to carry him because he's gonna be fucking shaking. He's still scared from that scare. And we're gonna go skydiving, except one of us doesn't have a parachute. He doesn't have the parachute. I don't know if that was obvious. And then he falls, and we're gonna be really, really fucking high. You know that Red Bull guy that jumped off from like fucking space somehow? That's how high we're gonna be, but like a little higher to beat the world record, obviously. And yeah, his shell's gonna be fucked. He probably would be down here and to like draw, or they might even get the better of me. But since he's such a fucking pussy and got scared by a little, gotta take advantage of that shit. Koopa, on the other hand, is like the manlier version of Bowser. And I actually really, really respect Koopa. And I feel like he's that school kid that you go to school with that you don't know does fucking massive taekwondo. And I feel like I would fucking go to like I know my shit. But I feel like I would underrate him and I'd just fucking go right cross. And he would dodge, kick me in the fucking chin. And then he'd fucking do like one of these. I'm going to shit my pants a little bit. But after I get my shit together, I think it would still be a pretty close fight. I'm actually going to give Koopa the benefit of the doubt. Split decisions, but it's going to be in my favor. Because really, when it comes down to it, I got that fucking dog in me. And, well, look at him. I'm not losing to that. The fuck? Yoshi, another dragon. Here's the thing with Yoshi. And I'm sorry. I know Yoshi is a fan favorite. I like him too. I fucking like him. I like him. He's a good guy. Cool kid. But here's the thing. He does this one move, and I've been studying a lot on him because I like to study my opponents before, you know, hand-to-hand combat. He does this one move where he fucking tongues your whole body, and he fucking sucks you into his mouth for free. And he swallows you, I guess. And then if you sit in there long enough, he poops you into an egg. And I think what most people don't understand, as long as you just don't wait long enough to where he poops out as an egg, you just got to get shit done fucking quick. So the second you go in there, right? Fucking, picture this. You're picturing the Yoshi. Okay, you're picturing the Yoshi. And all of a sudden, he eats someone, right? Me, right? Because we're fighting. Everyone's staring like, oh shit, he lost. Talking about me. Like, oh shit, he lost. And all of a sudden, a fucking hand comes out. Straight out of his fucking chest, holding a heart. And I just fucking climb out. And I like Yoshi's heart. And I fucking squeeze the heart blood in my fucking mouth. Anyways, that's how you would fucking Yoshi. Easy fucking breeze. I'm actually surprised most of these people haven't cracked the code yet. Like, he shouldn't even be a Smash Bros. Character. Seriously, how the fuck do you let that slide for this many years? Honestly, really. Toad. I'm assuming Toad has like a fucking Glock under that fucking hat of his. So I gotta be pretty aware about that. In case he does, I'm gonna put draw, I guess, because he's got a fucking Glock and it's Toad. And Toad kind of gangster, if you ask me. I think he's been like, not even the second banana. He's been like the fucking 8th banana in like every series ever. Like, he's the info guy. What the fuck? This guy's been waiting for his fucking moment every game, ever. Literally ever. I think if he pulled it on me, he would fucking get... How many bullets does a Glock have? I'm gonna go off the movies, because I don't really know how many bullets a Glock has, so I'm gonna assume he has like 360 some bullets in there. I've been training my body like pretty hard recently on fucking auto recovery and just taking bullet wounds. So I think I should be able to take that many bullets. In case I don't, I'm hoping he's boom, 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 and I just fucking walking right for him. And by the time he gets through all those bullets, I'm gonna fucking boom right to the bridge of his fucking nose, and it's gonna fucking break, right? And then after I come down, it's coming right back up. Boom! I'm gonna shoot all those broken nose pieces into his fucking brain, and it's gonna kill him, obviously, because that's insta kill. But I think I might bleed out from 364 bullets or whatever, however many I said. But I could potentially take him over. But I'll give Toad the draw. Next up, I'm gonna be honest. No fucking clue who this guy is. He looks like Wish version of Donkey Kong. It looks like some shitty Nintendo system that's not Nintendo came up with their own version of Donkey Kong, and that's who we got here. No idea who it is. Looks fairly big. I'm assuming he's the same concept as Donkey Kong, but he looks like he plays for varsity fucking football team, but not even real football. It's like flag football because he's scared to get hit for some reason. Don't really know who he is, so let's just give him the favor of split decision. You know, it's kind of hard when you're going up against a new opponent. You don't really know what they got. You don't know what's in their arsenal, and he's definitely in a bigger weight class than me. But I think I take him still. I don't think he's got much. But then again, no idea who he is. Moving on, we got Wario. And if you don't know Wario, Wario's a fuckhead that... Look, Wario's that kind of guy where you're like, let's have a street fight. And he says, okay, let's do it right here, right now. And then you show up, it's just you and him. You're like, all right, let's fucking go. And then you go to punch him in the head, and he brings a motorcycle to run you over. Why do you have a motorcycle? It's a street fight, and you thought a fucking motorcycle? On top of that, he runs you over, then runs at you, and he's gonna fucking chomp down on you like a fucking jawbreaker. I've never seen a bigger pussy. For that alone, I'm not letting that slide. In fact, here's what's gonna happen, okay? Beforehand, before we fight, I'm gonna go and siphon all that gas out of his motorcycle, all right? And then when he comes at me and he goes to fucking chomp on my fucking dome, when his mouth is open, all that gas I siphoned, I'm gonna fucking hold his mouth open mid-chomp and spray it into his mouth and force him to swallow. And then throw a match in there. And it's gonna blow up his intestines. How's that for your motorcycle, fucking piece of shit? Donkey Kong. Now, this is a guy we all like. And I think if there's anyone that I respect enough to actually put in, they got the better of me this time. I think Donkey Kong's a really tough competitor. He's in his prime age. He's a prime ape, I think. I don't fucking know. Sounded cool, I'm honest saying. And he's got that tie. And he's got that tie. He do have that tie. Get behind him, fucking head pressure, choke him out with his own tie. Why the fuck is he wearing that? That's literally like, choke me out. He's not wearing like a tie that screams, oh, that's a fancy tie. He's wearing a tie that screams, I'm chokeable right now. And that's what really happened. He should be down lower on the list, honestly, because it's Donkey Kong. But I think there's that one question, who would win a silverback gorilla versus a grizzly bear? I'm a fucking dinosaur, so I think I take this guy out. Easy peasy. We got Daisy up next. Now, unlike Peach, Daisy's a fucking bitch. I think we all know that. And I think she would actually scrap. So we're just going to go ahead and put it to worthy opponent, but still kick their ass. I don't think she knows any jiu-jitsu. I don't think. I've seen a couple of her fights recently. And she's mostly just making Luigi his bitch. Yeah, I think I could take her. Where the fuck this loser says. Birdo. I don't think she sucks you into her fucking blowhole there like Yoshi does. And she's actually more scary than Yoshi because I'm not sure what that nostril of hers does. Minus snort an enormously impressive amount of cocaine. which give people pretty much superhuman powers. And on top of that, I don't know if she's hiding like cannonballs or something in there. Maybe before the fight, she goes and sucks a line of coke, and then the last thing's a big fucking cannonball. And now she's on fucking everything, and she's got so much energy that she fucking launched that cannonball at fucking Mach 4. So I actually think... I fucking hate that I have to put her there, but she's on fucking enhanced drugs, man. It's fucking OP. Get me on some cocaine, and this shit's over. But unfortunately, on top of that, I don't have fucking big enough nostrils for a fucking pirate ship-worthy cannonball in there. She's kind of OP. Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. We're gonna spice this up because they're babies, and I kind of beat up their dads already, which is probably mentally scarring for them to see. However, they're babies, so instead, let's put these two as a pair. Let's assume they fight me 2-on-1 here. Here's the thing, I think they're just so young that their bones are a little fragile. I think if I fucking get one in a fucking ankle lock, like right here, I have one of their feet here. Honestly, they're probably small enough I could get one on this side, one on this side, with fucking 2 ankle locks at the same time. And I could just go like this. Hey! I think they got some pride though, so I think they would still hobble on one leg to fucking beat me up. So at that point, I would fucking, because they're probably going to have to rehydrate somehow. They probably have something magical in those fucking milk bottles they carry around. But what they don't know is before the fight, I actually took 4 liters of rat poison and put it in their bottles. Toadette, I think her name is. I think that's Toadette, right? Yeah, Toadette's that kind of girl that has a couple grenades in her fucking hat there. Kind of the same thing as Toad, but this time I think she's gonna fucking not know how to use the grenades, so I'm not really sure why she's carrying them. And in fact, I could see Toadette accidentally pulling the pin, preparing for the fight, and then putting it in her hat, and not realizing that it will explode. But I think she would be the kind of girl to bring some nasty explosives and blow us both up potentially, but really taking one of the team. Killing me pretty much saves her for the rest of the community. So she's kind of a hero, but in the end, I think that's a draw. Red Koopa, the one with the wings, the angel version of Koopa. The little, maybe more OP version, because maybe she has fucking extraterrestrial, is that a word, powers? I'm not really sure. But I do know one thing, and red shells are typically better than green shells in Mario Kart, and they track. So I'm assuming he doesn't miss punches or kicks or anything like that. So I'm not actually really sure how I beat this guy. He's got aimbot and he's got wings. So the second I go to fucking punch, he probably just flies above me and then fucking drops on my head with like a back slam with his red shell on me. I just realized that's probably pretty career-ending, huh? Breaking my fucking skull like that. I didn't see this one coming either. I'm on the fly right now. I didn't even look at who's in the order of the list, but I did not fucking see this coming. The more I think about it, this guy beats my ass so fucking bad, he probably ends my career. And walks away. Not even walks away, flies away. Fuck you. Next up, we got fucking Chonky Diddy Kong. Holy shit, I remember fucking Diddy Kong looking so fucking... Okay. Now, he does have guns, but those guns shoot nuts. This protein. You fucking shoot those bad boys at me, I'm gonna have a fucking power snack. Have you seen that thing of Batman? I think that's Arkham City, where Joker takes steroids, essentially, and gets 3 times the size? That's gonna be me when I eat his nuts. Don't clip that. With that being said, I think Diddy Kong's honestly a pretty worthy opponent. I really like Diddy Kong. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here. Bowser Jr. That's pretty much Bowser, but Jr. So I think it's pretty much the same story as Bowser, but even better because I don't have to catch him completely off guard. I could probably just like hide in his bedroom at night and act like the monster under the bed or in the closet, and I think he's just gonna get naturally scared from that. I think you guys know the rest. You know, he hides in his shell, and then while he's in his shell, I'm gonna grab some pieces of metal and fucking welder the holes shut around his shell. So now he's stuck in there. But on top of that, I could probably drill something at the bottom like a little tiny hole, the top of the shell, little top of the shell, and so now he's welded except for this little pinhole in the top of the shell, and then throw him in the ocean. Petey Piranha. Now this is one fucking guy I would love to give an ass whooping. The most disturbing boss fight ever. I don't know if we can insert a clip. Once again, a Super Mario Sunshine reference. You fucking bounce on his belly, and you bounce on his fucking Audi. He's got an Audi. Did you have to give him an Audi? You're lucky when I double bounced that fucking Audi didn't go right into my fucking anus. Who decided that? And that's how you kill him? Fuck out of here. Anyways, since I played Mario Sunshine, shout to Mario. I know I killed you earlier, but you really did give me the cheat code on how to beat him. So I'm probably just gonna do the same thing. Maybe I'll wear like a fucking metal plating around that area so I don't get probed. But yeah, that should be pretty easy. Ghost, King Boo. Now, unfortunately, they don't beat my ass because he's a ghost, and if anything, he licks me. But he's a ghost, and I think if you guys watch the Pokemon thing, I can't hit ghosts. I need someone that can handle ghosts, and unfortunately, I don't know anybody. So unless I get the fucking Scooby Gang with me and get the Mystery Machine out and I pull out some of their tricks, maybe I can hit them. But today, I don't have them. I actually recently just took them off my top 5 speed dials, so I actually don't have their numbers anymore. So they probably won't even come to help me anyway. So therefore, King Boo gets the better of me this time until I find a fucking ghost crew and I come back with the biggest comeback fight of my life. Waluigi, this long pink-nosed fuckhead. I think this guy knows jiu-jitsu. He's got some grappling. And I actually think Waluigi gives me a big run for his money. I think we actually draw here. I think this really comes down to who taps first. And on top of that, I think this actually comes down to a double tap or a double knockout, or even maybe one of those situations. He's got me in a fucking rear naked choke, and as I'm going to tap because I realize he's got me, I go to tap, but I throw one more fucking Hailmaker. Boom! Tap and boom! Punch at the same time. I knock him out, but I tapped. I walk away, and I look like I should be the winner, but then the ref does a fucking shit call and calls it a draw because I tapped, but I also knocked him out at the same time. So really I won, but it's a draw. And when I punched him, by the way, it actually really hurt. Not only did I fucking shatter his nose, but his nose is so pointy, it actually fucking gouged my inside of the knuckle all the way to halfway form. His just nose is so long, it just fucking all the way in. Actually still kind of trying to recover from that. But yeah, we actually went to the bar after. It's actually pretty cool. We're pretty cool. Dry Bones. Now, can you kill something that's dead already? Can you kill a skeleton? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is pretty much just dead Koopa. And if Koopa already gave me a split decision, dead Koopa, I think he's just going to probably get me. The only thing I can think of is, you know, one of those little bowls made of rock, and then you grab like a fucking probe or some shit, and you kind of mush things in there. I could maybe do that to him, because I know he kind of falls apart and makes funny Minecraft noises. But then maybe take his skull and fucking mash in a bone marrow. I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess that does make sense. We're the opponent, because that does make sense. Because he's dead, he's so slow. He's like a zombie, right? And because he's a zombie, his brain cells are probably at, you know, he's probably got an IQ of 210. That's bad, right? 210 is really bad. I don't know, but I'm gonna fucking mash his brains in. We got Wally. Wally! That was a fucking S tier. When you're impression. That was an S tier impression. F tier sentence because I fucked it up and I forgot what the words in English were. This is a robot. Pretty easy. Unplug him from the wall and he runs low on battery. And he's pretty big, so I'm assuming the battery just sucks really fast. Maybe dip him into water, short circuit him. Honestly, there's like 8 million ways I could beat this guy. And yeah, even if he doesn't let me unplug him from the wall, he's got no range. Like, how long is a wall plug-in? Fucking 3 inches? That's not very long. And trust me, I know what 3 inches looks like. Moving on. Ooh, I didn't even know these were characters. We got Baby Peach and Baby Daisy. First of all, awful parenting. They have bubblegum in their mouth. How old are these fucking babies? 6 months? And they got bubblegum? They're first of all, they're blowing bubbles already, which is fairly fucking impressive. But honestly, I'm probably just gonna take them both on at once. Same thing with the Mario Brothers here. But they got gum, which is an arsenal I didn't have before. And probably just take that gum that they got, just fucking mush it together, make it really tough, and then just wrap it around their faces. Don't give your kids gum. I'm not a parent, but don't give your kids gum. Rosalina. This is a character I know the name of, but other than that, I know nothing about. I think she has mystical powers, but I'm honestly not sure, so I'm just going to put her in draw. I have no idea what she has to offer, minus the fact I keep saying I think she has powers. And she's just a little too unknown. She looks like that kind of character that would have fucking immortality and the power of fucking 8 gods for some reason, because the game creators decided to do it. With all that being said, draw. We got Dead Bowser. Not sure what his name is, but he's dead. And I already killed Bowser.